Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the first two episodes of Series 10 of Doctor Who, which is Pilot and Smile. So, I think, these episodes are a pretty good introduction to the character Bill Potts, who I really like as a character. So he was only on the show one season, but honestly, he had more personality, development, and characterization than Yaz did in 3 seasons. So, this just shows like number of episodes don't matter to make a companion. It just depends on the quality of the writing. But now that my Chibnall dig is out of the way, time to talk about the episodes themselves. So this aired like a year and a half after the last season, and I was 14 at this point, so very excited to see the new season. This is back before it took 2 years for TV shows to come back. 2017 is a simpler time in that aspect. I wonder why it takes so long for shows to be made now versus 8 years ago. The world will never know. But anyway, I think the pilot was a pretty good way to start off the season. Doctor Mysterio, Return of Doctor Mysterio was kind of your silly, lighthearted episode. Seems kind of fluffy, but I think I think this one, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the first episode of the revival, Rose. Kind of like how it starts with the companion, and then she like meets the doctor and finds out who she is. We find out who the doctor is through her eyes. I think Capaldi's performance has softened a lot. Um, like especially by this point, he is no longer this dark, mysterious character. He's kind of this goofy hipster grandpa, and I don't know. I like all versions of Capaldi. I like dark Capaldi. I like midlife crisis guitar playing Capaldi. I like goofy hipster grandpa Capaldi. So I just love the progression of his character. And this, of course, is his final season, and you could tell he's like trying to make the best of it before he goes. I'm not exactly sure why he left. I think he said it's because like filming for 6 months straight was kind of becoming a hassle, which I get it. Because he's like the main character of the show, it's kind of hard to keep up the energy. I remember he said like he wanted to go before he got tired of it. So Bill Mackey does a great performance as Bill. He kind of has this like wide-eyed optimism about her, which I really like. I don't know, just when I see her episodes, he always kind of is this like beacon of light among this, all the crazy shit that's going on. Pilot is a good episode to watch if like you haven't seen Doctor Who in a while, because it kind of like runs you through the basics. The plot is kind of thin, but you have this like emotional through line with her and her mom. I thought that was really sweet when the doctor went back in time and took photos of her mom because she didn't have any photos. That was so sweet. I also like the arcs he has with Heather, the puddle girl. It seems like though, like they barely know each other, so the chemistry isn't exactly kinetic because these two haven't been these two haven't dated or anything. Bill just kind of has a crush on this girl, and it turns out she's a puddle. So I don't know. The chemistry isn't really there, but I think the sentiment is. Favorite scene was the doctor's speech about love in his college course. Of course, he is a college professor now, and part of me wished he went to my school, Purdue Northwest, instead of that whatever he teaches in England. I don't really know where that is. But why couldn't he have just come to our campus? Yeah, it's not as old and historic as that one, but hey, it's pretty cool, I guess. So that brings us into Smile, which is episode 2. It is a bit of a slower episode and at times a little bit boring, but I do kind of like this like dystopian sci-fi vibe it has. The emoji bots are kind of fun but creepy at the same time. You know, when you see an episode about emoji robots, your first thought would be, this is stupid. But I feel like the concept, honestly, executed pretty well. Um, It just seems like the pacing is a bit dry. There's large parts of the episode where they just kind of walk around. Now, this works in terms of establishing the relationship between Bill and the Doctor. You know, they have some good scenes between the two of them. They definitely have this like student teacher vibe going on, but also like this father daughter vibe because Bill never had a dad and the Doctor lost his kids, so you kind of have that vibe going too. But for the first 35 minutes, nothing really, nothing really happens, and then the episode kind of ends. Um, Great visuals. I like the location filming in Spain. I like the ideas of like the walls coming apart and killing you. That's all nice and dandy, but it's just kind of not doesn't really have a plot, and the ending is a bit contrived. But you know, the chemistry between our two main leads is pretty good. I think they're a very underrated pairing. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of these first two episodes. Um, Naldor has not really been featured much. My theory is he wasn't supposed to be here. That's why he's much more prominently featured in the later episodes of the season than the earlier episodes. But Moffat liked him so much from the Husbands of River song that he's kind of just kept him in, but didn't really know how to find a place for him in these early episodes. So he just kind of pops up now and again and becomes a main companion later. But, you know, I'll take any Naldo they're willing to throw at me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace.